you.
You got an enthusiastic crowd here. I just might stay.
They love some Erika Alexander. I don't blame them.
Thank you, Michael. I love them, and I appreciate all these years I've gotten support from beautiful people like that, and that's why I'm here today. It's 43 years in.
What?
Yes. I'm surprised.
But you're only 25. Shh. You've been in some amazing shows. Wow, the Cosby Show, Living Single.
Yes.
Now you star in The Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins. How did you get here? How did you get on this sitcom?
I got a call from Tina Fey and Robert Carlock, Sam Means, and Tracy Morgan.
Yep.
And you have to pay attention to that. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I worked my whole life to get that type of call. And so it's a great thing. It's like being called up to I was in the majors, but suddenly another major team wants you.
Right, right.
And they know what they're doing. They're masters of the game. And so I was glad to be invited.
That's amazing. You may know, but I am in the series for about 10 seconds.
Oh.
And did you feel my presence on set? I mean, how did...
I think I did. I smelled you.
You smelled me. Good.
No, he smells good, like victory.
That's right.
Because everybody they brought in were ringers. They don't play.
The cast is amazing.
Yeah, they bring in amazing talent. So, yeah, no, you can feel that when you have big winners on there and you want to rise to the occasion, but then guest stars, feature player, all of that, they know what they're doing. So, yeah, I smelled you.
Thank you.
I saw you.
Thank you. Fellow host Ronnie Chang, you were in a couple scenes with him.
Yes, he plays my rival.
That's right, he plays your rival.
He's there to antagonize me.
And be honest, how many takes did it take him to get it right?
Wow, you know, I'm sorry to say, one.
He was great. You guys are great together. But let's talk about the cast, because you can carry a show, but then how do you also... this is a team sport. This show. And
it is.
How do you what's your strategy when you've got so many stars on screen at the same time?
Well, comedy is a full contact sport. You have to be in it to win it. They're going to throw you something and you got to be ready to, receive and throw it back. I'm really gratified that they think that I can be around, fantastic people who have been doing it for years with each other. They've got a vocabulary and a shorthand that I don't have.
Right.
I've never done a mockumentary, and that's what this is.
Right.
And so I think that, many people think that comedy is just, a monologue and or what you're doing on stage. But comedy lies in this space, in sitcom space, it's hard to translate because you'll have no audience to tell you where the joke is. And so you just have to be confident that the people who set you up and who have told you this is what you need to do are going to take the funniest thing that you can do. But it has to be in context of everything and what everyone is contributing.
I was intimidated by the scripts because they were so funny, with so many jokes, with so many references I didn't necessarily understand.
I didn't know either.
And I wanted to ask you, I was hoping to steal from you, how did you approach those scripts?
Dollface, if you get the Rosetta Stone, let me know.
Yeah, okay.
I had no idea. And actually, I felt kind of weird. I kept talking to Robert Carlock saying, I really don't know what I'm doing or whether it's hitting. He says, don't worry, Erika, we tell you. Usually when they say that, they just give you a final notice note under your door. We'll tell you. You don't want to be told. You kind of want to know in your bones, but you got to be okay with discomfort. You don't always need to know. You just need to, let's let go and let God. There it is.
Yeah. After Living Single, which is a 5-year sitcom, iconic sitcom, that people love, but you talked a little bit about after that, you weren't getting the opportunities you thought you might, which blew me away, because you would have thought you're now a star, you should be getting all the opportunities. Talk a little about that.
It's a tough business because if you complain about what you're not getting, people might think that, hey, but look what you got. But the truth is you're up against things that are inside of systems that exist everywhere else. And there's a system of discrimination, bias, discriminatory, racism, also gender problems that affect Hollywood. And this is the 90s. They don't know where to absorb you. You can do really well somewhere, but it doesn't mean that they have some place to put you afterwards. Yep. And so you have to, it's a mental game too. You got to be ready to push through and see what else you can offer. I got into creating opportunities for myself to advocate for people, for marginalized people, and to lift the voices of people who did not have the type of platform I had. I learned how to write comic books. I did something called Concrete Park with my ex-partner, but my creative partner, Tony Purrier. That to me is what people don't talk about. Like, what does it take to stay in the game? Because it doesn't mean that you'll always be wanted, but it does mean that you do have a certain skill set, and you got to find out where you can put it. Where can you contribute?
I mean, you could have been mad and complained, but you formed a production company.
I sure did.
Color Farm Media.
Color Farm Media, thank you for mentioning that.
I just love the idea. You know, it's easy to sit and go, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting the thing I want. I deserve it. But it sounds like one of the things you did, you said, F that, let me go create some stuff.
Yeah, Michael.
And I love that.
Deserves
I'm going to steal that from you, too.
got nothing to do with it, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know, deserves got nothing to do with it. You just, again, you play the cards you're dealt. Color Farm Media, we call ourselves the Motown of film, television, and tech. We were trying to do what Berry Gordy did. There's a ton of people. It's not just down to, you know, the more explicit bias and gender and all that stuff, but also, you know, geography. You may not feel like you're born into a place where they'll accept what you're doing. Where do they find Dolly Parton? Up in Appalachia, or, you know, those types of places. Where can we find talent? There's ageism, there's all of that. We wanted to affect that and correct that as well as we could. There's other people in the game, Ava DuVernay, all of those people. So, yeah, we did John Lewis Good Trouble, which is a documentary, and also, you know, I actually directed a reparations doc, called The Big Payback.
Come on. And we're still waiting for the payback.
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
Still waiting for the payback.
Yeah.
You are excellent in The Rise and Fall of Reggie Dinkins. It was. I hope if the show continues, we can somehow work in the same scene together. But you know, we're doing a scene right now.
I know.
But you're excellent.
My character is a sports agent manager, so she is most likely to be mixing it up with you.
Yeah, that's right.
Because you,
I'm
you know,
a thrice divorced sports anchor.
Okay.
I have to ask because you know you have the experience of this industry. But what would you say to a young actor coming up, a young black woman trying to come up and make it in show business?
I'd say they're looking for you. But make sure that you present your best self, your authentic self. Don't try to bend yourself into pretzels. No one, please, do that. It's not necessary. America's big enough for all of us. We are the true Rosetta Stone for what it looks like to create a more perfect union. It means for us to accept each other and the diversity of each other. And also haul ass. Haul ass. Everything takes longer than you think.
Yeah, right.
It does.
Yeah.
Haul ass.
Thank you, Erika. The Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins airs Mondays on NBC and is available to stream on Peacock.